Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar Kurtiwada. In this video, we will learn what is a class list property and how to use a class list property and what is the difference between class list and class name in JavaScript. So we'll try to understand why we are using class lists instead of class name, and when to use a class list and when to use a class name, and which is the best one to use inside our JavaScript DOM. So let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code. Here I have created one paragraph, and the paragraph is having two classes which are already defined in my index.css, and also we have extra classes like blue as well as font, weight, bold. We will try to use them, and before that I have embedded my JS file and my CSS file in my index.html. Now let me add one ID and let me name it as class list ID is my name of the ID, and let me copy this and go here. Let me capture or invoke that particular element. Let me get that element. Const class list element is equal to document dot get element by id of what is the id I'm passing class list id. And now let me console class list of this element, class list element dot class list and semicolon, save the html file, go to the browser, let me reload. If you see here, we got the list of classes which is inside an array, whereas the class name will give a string. Manipulating a string is bit tricky compared to manipulating the array. For example, if I want to add one more class to this particular class list, then I can use a method which is given by class list, something like add, which will be taking the number of classes which we want to add. We can pass either a one or a set of classes which we need to add for that particular element. So here let me add font hyphen weight hyphen bold, which is already defined in my index.css. And now let me go to the JS and go back. Let me reload. Now it has added one more property to this particular element. You can see here red, font size 14, and font weight bold. Let me go to the console. You can see the three elements, and also we can remove a particular class from our element. Class list element dot class list dot remove. Which class we want to remove? I want to remove f-s-14, which is a font size of 14. Let me go here and reload. Now we have red and the bold, and the size has been removed from this list. Even if you inspect this, you will not see that f-size-14. That means we can remove any of the classes. We can add n number of classes to our class list, and that will be reflecting on your elements. And also we have something called as class list element dot class list dot contains. We can check whether the given string contains in the class list or not. For example, I'm using red, which is already existing on my class list. Let me console this, console.log of this one with red color, and save this. So if the red CSS or the red color CSS class is available in that class list, then this content will return you true. So you are having that red inside your class list, and therefore when you reload this, you will be getting it true. And if you want to give something which is not existing, something like 1 2 3, and save this, now that contents will return you false. Let me reload. You are getting false. So contents is used to check whether a particular class exists in that particular class list or not. And also there is something called as toggle. So let's understand about toggle. Before that, let me go to the HTML and add one button and then name it as toggle, and go to the click event. On click is equal to, let me use toggle event, and let me create this function, copy, and function. Inside this function, let me use the toggle event. So inside this toggle event, class list element dot class list dot toggle of, I want to toggle the red color class. So toggle will accept one string where that string should be equivalent to your one of the class. So let me save this, and what this toggle will do. Whenever I click on the toggle event, then if red color exists on the list, it will remove. If does not exist, it will add. That means vice versa. So let's check that. Go here and let me reload. And now clicking on the toggle, the color has been changed to black. That means a default color, and red has been removed from the list. Let me check this. You are not able to see that red class. And now when I click again, the red class has been added. So the toggle will be used to remove and add the classes into your class list of a particular HTML element. So we can use add, we can use remove, and we can use toggle, we can use contains, and also there is one more class list utility, that is nothing but replace. So you can replace one particular class with another class. Let me use class list element dot class list dot. I just want to replace, and for this replacement I want to replace my red color with my blue color. So whenever the application loads, then this class list will replace that red color with your blue color. Let me reload, and now it has been replaced with blue color. These are the different types of methods which can be used over the class list. So these are the advantages of using a class list. By this we can understand manipulating a string is a bit tricky compared to adding and utilizing some utility functions of that class list, where you can use them easily to add and to manipulate any of the CSS classes. And also, I want to let you know about Techzette. Techzette is a platform on Medium where you can learn all the backend stuff. Mainly, it is focused on the Adobe Experience Management, Magento, as well as OSGI, along with the basics of Java. And you can see the Sling framework completely. So just have a click on the link below in the description and have a look on this Medium blog. If you like, please like, share, follow Medium blog. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.